When God said, remember today. Today is a day marked in history. But in my personal diary, this day will be remembered forever because a curse has been broken over the United States. A curse that through bad decisions before had been brought across this land and enabled people, Jezebels like Pelosi, Hillary, Obama, all of those who worked against life, all of those who are working against life even now. They had power, but it was broken. And now God is going to deal with the states. He is going to deal with those governors and those people who want death to be a matter of opinion. That's what this is about. This is not about anything else but causing death to be such a matter of opinion. Because if they have succeeded in killing babies, then they went into the elderly like Cuomo did. How many? And how COVID tried to wipe it. Look, you people don't know how fortunate you are that God called a man like Trump to stand up and look at the news media and say, these people are evil. You never heard people talk like that. He knew how evil they were. He knew that they were controlling everything. He knew it long before you ever did. He knew and understand how evil they were and how evil they are. And like I said, when you can protect a pedophile, something is wrong in your family, in your spirit, because nobody protects a pedophile unless they have something evil within them, something hidden they don't want anybody else to know. All of you commentators that think you're religious, oh, you're Catholic, Kennedy, and this one is this religion, and oh, that one, they pray for. I got news for you. God won't be played with. God isn't going to be played with, and he won't be. When he sent Trump, and all of you are going to find out, and I mean all of you, even the governor of Florida, going to find out that God called one man. He did not call 10 men. He didn't call 2 men. He called only one that'll have all the answers. And if you wind up deceiving people and becoming president, it is going to be the worst time of your life. For God will release things that he has never released before to undo you for insulting him. You people that are so fickle-minded, that are the kind of people that, oh yes, God called us Osiris and God calls, and now you want to turn to another man? God don't act like that. He don't talk like that. He don't think like that. He is not a man that he should lie. If he named one, he named only one. He did not call anybody else to replace him. Like I told Pence years ago, you succeed in getting rid of Trump, that's going to be the worst day of your life. And I still say it to him again. Anybody who thinks that God is going to be with them to help and defeat Trump, a man, there has never been none of these men that have ever come out and called out the media as evil as they are, never come out and stood up. Did you ever have a single president stand up against abortion the way this one did? And God laid it on his heart. That tells you he listens to God. He listens to him. The things that he has done tells you he listened to God where the pipelines were concerned, where all the things in the nations were concerned. He listens to God. And yet you are so ignorant that you would vote for another and you would dare to allow to help the evil news media to have his popularity diminish and help the left, because you're going to split. Oh my goodness, you're going to help the rhinos. Don't call yourself a Christian before God, because I've got news for you. You think things better now. They're not going to be bad. God's not going to curse all of his children to suit you. You're going to get cursed. You're going to have the trouble. Because God is like fed up with you people that play games with him. He is. He's had it with you. All the people that have suffered, all the people that have gone down, and you listen to the media tell you propaganda about this man, and you think that DeSantis is better. DeSantis is an imitator. He saw Trump and he figured out how he could imitate him. Nobody else could, but he figured out how he could. That still doesn't make him the best man for the job. Really, it doesn't. You watch. You mark my words. You mark it down in your memory in a book. Because I know what God told me. And I know what he's telling me now. And either you listen to it or you don't. But God is going to separate those who have continually defied God in every way, claiming God, playing games with God. He's going to separate them. When I mean by separate them, he's going to separate them by blessing the one and allowing the other to go through the things they ask for, like I told you. Destiny can be delayed, but never denied. And when God judges the church first for its evil, you're going to be the first one God visits. You people that claim Christ and you're so close to him, you're going to be the first one. And I can laugh at you if you think that you can curse me. I can laugh because many more people than you have tried. Many, many, many more that were smarter than you, greater than you, had more money than you, and none of them could make it. You know why? Because God's hand is upon these messages. And it's not me. So get on your knees, those of you that belong to God, and cry out to God that this never turn around, that nobody ever gets to turn it around again, ever in this country. For God broke the curse. The curse is broken. Keep it broken. Keep it broken in your prayers. Keep it broken. We're not targeting people. I never target Pelosi. I don't have to. I target that power she has. I target the principalities they use. Even if they take it out of the Word of God, they are still using powers and principalities that are not rightfully theirs. Today is a day that I can remember that song, I Believe. I believe for every drop of rain that falls, a flower grows. I believe for every time I hear a newborn baby cry. I believe. Every time I see a leaf or see the sky, I believe. And I know why I believe. You know, I'm not an Elvis Presley fan, never was. But I liked the way he sang that one. And I still remember it in my brain. I wasn't even a Christian when I heard that. So, it speaks of climate change. It speaks of it not changing. God is in control of that climate, not man. Oh, he got his tools. He can play around. They are trying to fulfill the word by hurrying up the what do you call it? The Antichrist. That's what they're trying to do. They're all fighting to be Antichrist. Hillary, Bill Clinton, Obama, all of them knew, just like Hitler knew, that they were fighting for the seat of the Antichrist because he will control the whole world, and that is what they're after. So every person that through greed wants to be president of the United States figures that that's what they'll do. Trump doesn't have that in his heart. He never did. He loved America. That's why he ran. The fact that you look back in those old tapes and the things that he said, he had all the answers then. Because God gave them to him, because God called him. Listen to what I'm telling you. If you don't listen to anything else that I say, listen to these things. Make sure you do not vote for a Democrat, no matter what you do. We outnumber them. We can defeat them. Now that they're caught in their lies and their cheating and all the things that they're doing, the most they can do even now is they're trying their violent forces, because they can't win by being right. You ever argue with a person or have a problem with a person who, when they can't win, they start cursing and swearing because they know you're right and they have no words? So they start attacking you personally and start being rotten because they know they're wrong. And so they have nothing else to feed off of but the devil. That's all. And so they let him come into their heart and mind, and out of the abundance of the heart speaketh the mouth. They can't control their mouths anymore. They can't stop themselves. AOC is a joke. She's a big joke. I mean, anybody that actually thinks that all men are after her, she's sickening. I'm a woman, and I can tell you, women know when other women are beautiful. That woman is nothing. She is nothing but a joke. That Omar is a horrible woman. These people that would marry their own brother, it's sick. It's really sick. They would go out and AOC would go out and chant. You could see her in the videos chanting with Antifa. Maxine Waters wanting to rise up violence, insurrection. All of these people, they don't care about the race. They don't care about black people. Money for them. She don't want to lose her mansion. She don't care what happens to her constituents. Pelosi, she don't want to lose her mansion. They could sit down and they can pretend and hang on to that as long as they want, but they are going to stand before God, and it may be sooner than they think. I have no idea. But I only know how God operates, and I know He's getting fed up quickly.